my understanding is you're done with all the validation and testing. It sounds like everything went pretty well with the implementation of the Canadian instances for the connector. Is that right?
Yes. I mean, I'm making some little tweaks, but that's just
Mhm.
my responsibility to do when it comes to the workflow, making sure the right approvers are being seen and having access to things. So I'm not running into any issues where I need help from anybody. So yeah,
Very
no,
good.
I think everything's flowing well. People are using it. They're doing their expenses this month in it. So once that comes to me, we'll see how that flows.
I know that you're still doing some of that manual syncing. You're still testing
Yeah,
out the waters a little bit, but so
yeah.
far, is there anything that you've seen that has changed materially?
On the credit cards and the reimbursements, it's phenomenal. Like I've been doing the US one, overseeing the US one, and it is a huge difference for the employees and for accounting. It's so much more efficient and more detailed in information and access to information and report printing, exporting reports. I absolutely love it. I praise it on that aspect when it comes to reimbursements and credit cards. Right, Matt? Matt, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, if the timing is aligning good for month end, then I'm happy. Like at first we had the payment postings were coming in later than we wanted, but we kind of cleaned that up, so feeling a little better. And when I check tomorrow, I'll do one last check that it's functioning as we want, and it was looking good 2 days ago.
Yeah, I can definitely. I love this opportunity to connect after all said and done because it gives us a chance to see how things turn out and take that
Yes.
feedback constructively and see if we can build out even more resilient products.
On the user side, they all love it. I hear nothing but good things about it. There's no issues and it's very real-time user friendly. I don't have to hold the entire report. If there's one issue on one expense, I could approve everything except for that one, which is amazing. So everyone's getting paid a lot faster. Everyone could submit anytime. I'm not hearing any negative feedback from the users on that end. So that's good news.
Out of curiosity, what was the process like when you were working with our team on both the installation of the connector, the implementation? Is there anything you can speak to what that process looked like? What was it like working with the team?
Oh, great. I'm not sure what you could pipe in if you want, Matt, but they're very quick and responsive to questions that we would have outside of our calls. And so I'd be sending emails, Matt would be sending emails, and they're very quick and responsive to help us and resolve the issues, which we were able to do without having to go on a weekly call to be able to deal with them all. So the quick response and reply and resolution was good on our part. I was really impressed with that we weren't held back with time and on that.
Yeah, I agree. We had the weekly calls to do big chunks of work, and then when we had little questions along the way, we weren't held up. We were able to work through them as we went to keep going. So it was a good, healthy balance, and we didn't ever get stuck for too long.
What would you say to somebody maybe considering integration with Ramp or Ramp in general? Is there anything that you would want to share with them that they might consider when being in the decision-making process, whether to move forward?
Oh yes. I've already shared that with friends. I'm just telling them the process that I'm doing with this program, and I'm just absolutely impressed with it. And so it's very user friendly. So I would have no problem telling people about it and wanting to implement it. I don't see any downfalls on it. My only issue was the billings timing, but that's it. So
I think it's something for other people to consider trying, and that, I mean, it did help that we had the USA blueprint. So in our case, it might have only been 6 weeks of effort, whereas I think like the US, it might have taken, 2 or 3 months, which kind of laid the foundation for us in the grand scheme of things, whether it takes 6 weeks or 12 weeks, we can get there, and it's worth trying for other people.
All right. Well, thank you both for your time today, and appreciate getting to chat with you. And I hope the connector continues to work well for you, saves you a lot of time. And I'm interested, Brenda, how things turn out with those few tests you're running through, and then that full cycle in
Yes.
August.